Imagine if, instead of getting angry every time something went wrong, you could stay calm. What if you could remain composed even during grief, handle tough situations with grace, and even smile through the storms? Life would feel easier, more peaceful, and far less stressful. That's the real strength, emotional control. But too often we become prisoners of our moods. A small issue can leave us irritated. On some days, without any clear reason, we feel tired, low, or even worthless. It feels as if our emotions are controlling us. But here's the truth. Our emotions don't depend on what's happening around us. They're shaped by how we think about those situations. Our thoughts are the roots of our feelings. And if we can change our thinking, our emotions will begin to shift too. This is exactly what this book is here to teach, to help you take back ownership of your emotional life. It will guide you to recognize and rise above negative thoughts, manage heavy feelings, and build a calmer, more emotionally balanced self day by day. This summary is for those who are busy, overwhelmed, or just looking for a clearer way to understand and manage their mind. Whether you're a student, a professional, a parent, or anyone dealing with emotional ups and downs, the lessons shared here will help you reconnect with your inner strength. If any part of this message connects with you, stay with us. Because as you keep watching, you'll learn how to manage your emotions better, understand the patterns that cause you pain, and most importantly, begin to feel more in control of your own life. Take a moment to reflect on where you are right now. If you've ever felt emotionally exhausted or stuck in a loop of overthinking, this could be the beginning of real change. Let's begin a new chapter, one where you understand yourself more deeply, manage your mind more wisely, and grow stronger from within. Your real strength has always been inside you. It just needs the right direction. And this book will help guide you there, toward a place where your emotions become your greatest support, not your greatest struggle. Most people believe that their emotions represent the truth. If they feel sad, they assume something is wrong. If they're angry, they believe someone must have hurt them. But think about it. How is it that two people can be in the same situation and still react completely differently? One might stay calm, the other gets upset. That shows something important. Emotions aren't simply created by the situation. They're created by how we think about the situation. When life doesn't go as expected, our mind creates stories. Why did this happen to me? This isn't fair. And those stories lead to emotional reactions, anger, disappointment, sadness. But these emotions are not the facts of reality. They're the result of how we've processed what happened. Your emotions are not a report of truth. They are a reflection of your thoughts. Take a pause and ask yourself, how many times have your emotions taken over because of how you interpreted something? That awareness alone is a powerful first step. There's a powerful difference between emotional awareness and emotional reaction. When you're emotionally aware, you can feel your emotions without being ruled by them. You might feel anger rise within you, but instead of lashing out, you stay calm. You observe the feeling without letting it control your response. But when we react emotionally, we lose that control. We let anger turn into shouting, or fear push us into poor decisions. True strength comes from recognizing our emotions, but not becoming a slave to them. That's when real change begins. Imagine if, every time you felt hurt or upset, you simply paused and asked yourself, why am I feeling this way? Over time, you'd start to uncover the root of your feelings, and once you can see the root clearly, it becomes much easier to deal with it. So the next time a strong emotion rises, don't suppress it, and don't run from it. Just notice it. Understand it. Ask yourself questions. That's the first real step to becoming the master of your mind. Now let's move deeper. Whenever we feel broken, irritated, or deeply unhappy, we often point to something outside of us. Someone said something hurtful. A plan failed. Life isn't going the way we hoped. But if we look closer, if we go deeper within ourselves, we begin to see the truth. Negative emotions often don't come from the outside. Their roots are inside us. They lie in our thoughts, our beliefs, and the silent expectations we've carried for years. Every person lives with certain core beliefs, like, I have to make everyone happy, or if people don't like me, maybe I'm not a good person, or I must succeed no matter what. We don't always see these beliefs clearly, but they shape almost every thought we have. And when those beliefs are challenged or broken, that's when emotional pain shows up. Sometimes as anger, sometimes as sadness, and sometimes as fear. What makes it worse is when we fight these emotions instead of understanding them. We often tell ourselves, I shouldn't feel this way, or if I let this out, I'll look weak. And that's where internal conflict begins. But remember this, an emotion that is suppressed will always come back louder. It's like sealing a bottle and filling it with gas. Eventually it bursts. Suppressing emotions doesn't make them go away. It only makes them grow silently, doing damage beneath the surface, mentally and even physically. There's another reason we suffer emotionally, our unmet needs and hidden fears. We all crave love, respect, recognition, and a sense of safety. And when we feel like we're not getting those things, fear takes over. That fear gives rise to negative emotions. Many times the people we argue with the most are the ones we're silently hoping will understand us the most. So if you truly want to understand and manage your emotions, you need to identify your thoughts, your beliefs, and those unspoken expectations you've placed on yourself. Ask yourself honestly, am I fighting my feelings? Am I denying my needs? Am I expecting too much from myself? The moment you begin to reflect in this way, the grip your emotions have on you starts to loosen. If this part of the message made you pause and think, share your thoughts in the comments. It's powerful when we realize we're not alone in how we feel, and even more powerful when we begin to grow through it. No one else can truly fix you. No external guide can magically show you what to change unless you start looking inward. That journey begins when you understand what's happening inside your mind. Have you ever felt your mood suddenly drop without any clear reason? Maybe someone made a casual remark, and for some reason it hurt more than it should have. This happens to all of us. But why? It's because of an invisible cycle, a loop between our thoughts and emotions that runs automatically in the background of our mind. And unless we learn to recognize it, we remain stuck in it, reacting again and again in the same ways. Every single day, thousands of thoughts pass through our minds without us even noticing. They come so fast, and we've repeated them so often that they become our default. As soon as something happens, our brain starts spinning stories. They're upset with me. I'm going to fail. I'm not good enough. These automatic thoughts trigger automatic emotions: fear, guilt, sadness, anger. But here's the key difference. There's automatic thinking, and then there's conscious thinking. Automatic thinking is like running on autopilot. It's reactive, driven by habit. You don't question it. You just feel the result. Conscious thinking, on the other hand, means stepping back and analyzing. Is this thought true? Is it helping me or hurting me? This awareness gives you the power to break the cycle. So how do you start recognizing these hidden patterns? Begin by noticing which emotions keep coming back. Are you constantly anxious? Do you often feel low no matter how good things look from the outside? Ask yourself, what thoughts are showing up again and again behind these feelings? Are you blaming yourself for everything? Are you imagining the worst all the time? As soon as you identify these patterns, you've already won half the battle. The most essential first step is simple: awareness. Try to observe your thoughts instead of getting carried away by them. Imagine you're listening to your mind like it's someone else speaking. Ask yourself, is this true? Is there another way to see this? That pause, right there, is where transformation begins. With practice, your brain starts to form a new habit, not of reacting, but of observing and understanding. And that's the shift that changes everything. Think of your mind like a machine. It will produce whatever you feed it. If you constantly input fear and doubt, it will generate anxiety and chaos. But if you feed it mindfulness, awareness, and positive thinking, it will begin to create calm, confidence, and peace. And remember, Everything begins with a small step. Just start by watching your thoughts, one moment at a time. If this part connected with you, consider sharing it with someone who might need it too. And if you're learning something new about yourself through this, let us know in the comments. We grow together by sharing. Every person carries something within them. It could be an old wound from childhood, a past betrayal, a broken relationship, or a failure that still lingers in the heart. Some memories are gone from life, but they're still alive in our minds. That's what emotional baggage is, old pain we carry inside, quietly weighing us down. You can't see it, but you feel it. Every day, this weight slows us down. Our mind becomes heavy, and when the mind is heavy, life doesn't move forward. We stay stuck, caught in past thoughts, unresolved anger, and silent grief. And here's the mistake we often make. We try to bury our emotions. We convince ourselves we've moved on. We say things like, "It doesn't matter anymore," or "I'm okay." But deep down, those feelings aren't gone. Suppressed emotions don't disappear, they just collect inside. And one day, they explode, sometimes as anger, irritability, fatigue, or chronic stress. The first real step to freedom is acceptance. Acknowledge that there's something inside you, something unresolved. That's okay. The key is not to suppress, but to bring those feelings into the light. Start by naming what you feel. If you're angry, admit it to yourself. Yes, I'm angry, and that's okay. When you do this, your mind starts to relax, because for the first time, it feels heard. Letting emotions out doesn't mean lashing out at others. It means understanding your feelings and slowly letting them go. But how? Here are a few simple, powerful tools. Journaling. Spend 5 to 10 minutes a day writing what you felt and why. Putting emotions into words lightens their weight. Breathing and meditation. Take a few deep breaths. Sit with yourself in silence. This helps melt frozen emotions buried deep within. Movement. Walk, run, exercise. Physical activity helps release trapped energy from the body. Allow yourself to cry. It's not weakness, it's emotional cleansing. Unless you release the weight of the past, you can't welcome new joy. Just like you can't move in new furniture without clearing the old clutter. You can't bring in peace, love, or positivity unless you let go of what's no longer serving you. So start today. Talk honestly to yourself. Listen to what your heart has been trying to say, and little by little, release that burden. Because peace doesn't always come from fixing the outside world. It comes from cleaning the inside. If this part is making you reflect, pause for a moment and share it with someone who might need it too. Your story might give someone else the courage to begin healing. Your focus is one of your greatest powers. The mind is like a magnifying glass. Whatever you concentrate on grows. If your energy is constantly tied to fear or worry, those things will multiply in your life. But if you shift that same focus to your goals, your values, and the belief that you're capable, you'll start becoming stronger, calmer, and more in control. It's been said, where attention goes, energy flows. And that's exactly the point. What you focus on becomes your reality. So, if you've ever felt lost or overwhelmed, try this. Instead of fighting the situation, direct your mind. Choose what you want to grow. Our brain has incredible power to shape how we experience the world around us. By changing how we think about our environment and circumstances, we can change how we feel and respond. For example, when faced with a difficult situation, instead of seeing it as a crisis, what if we viewed it as a challenge? This shift in mindset is called reframing. It means looking at the same situation from a new perspective. Imagine you have a day when your work feels overwhelming and stress is building up. You can interpret this in two ways. 1, as a heavy burden that's exhausting you, or 2, as an opportunity to test and improve your efficiency and time management skills. This isn't just a change in thinking. It can transform your whole approach to life. When you start seeing problems from fresh angles, You open the door to new solutions and positive mental focus. Gratitude plays a crucial role in this process. When you take time to appreciate the good things in your life, no matter how small, you train your brain to focus on positivity. This stabilizes your mental energy and builds a more optimistic outlook. Living in the present moment is also essential. If you are constantly stuck in the past or worried about the future, you miss the richness of what is happening now. Paying attention to the people, events, and surroundings around you helps center your mind in the present. This presence brings peace and satisfaction. Having a clear vision of where you want to go in life helps guide your mental focus in the right direction. When your goals are clear, your mind naturally moves towards them, making it easier to plan and take steps forward. In summary, this chapter shows how you can train your mental focus through reframing, gratitude, and mindfulness. These simple but powerful strategies help you maintain emotional balance and create a clear path toward your future success. If you find this useful, take a moment to reflect on one stressful situation in your life and try to reframe it as a challenge. Share your experience with someone who might benefit from this shift in thinking. Life is full of emotional storms. Whether it's personal struggles, work pressure, or unexpected challenges, stress is inevitable. But what helps us get through these difficult times is emotional resilience, the ability to adapt, recover, and keep moving forward even when things get tough. Emotional resilience isn't about avoiding hardship. It's about developing inner strength so that when difficulties arise, you can handle them without breaking down or losing hope. This flexibility allows you to bounce back, learn from the experience, and grow stronger. We'll explore practical ways to build this resilience and how it becomes a foundation for lasting mental and emotional well-being. Whenever you're ready, I can continue with the strategies to strengthen emotional resilience. When you face an emotional storm, the first and most important thing is to stay calm and connected to yourself. Take a deep breath. Recognize your feelings and remind yourself that this situation is temporary. Once you can understand and accept your emotions, you will be better able to control them. Controlling your emotions and staying calm is not something that happens instantly. It requires regular practice. Simple daily habits can improve your emotional control. Meditation and mindfulness are powerful tools to calm your mind and promote positive emotions. These techniques help you manage your thoughts and feelings so you can stay balanced even in stressful situations. Writing down your thoughts and feelings can also help. When you put your emotions on paper, you gain clarity about what is causing your anxiety or stress, making it easier to manage. Boosting your confidence is also essential for emotional control. Starting your day with positive affirmations like, "I am strong," "I am calm," or "I will get through this" can set a positive tone. Emotional flexibility isn't just mental. It's closely linked to physical health. When your body is well cared for, your emotions stay more stable and balanced. Creating a consistent daily routine brings mental peace by structuring your day and reducing stress and anxiety. Eating well on time, exercising, resting, and balancing work are all important. When you are tired, your emotions become harder to control, so getting enough sleep and taking time to rest are crucial. Sleep helps your body and mind recharge, making you feel stronger and more capable. Physical exercise, whether it's yoga, running, swimming, or any other activity, improves both your physical and mental health. It not only builds your physical strength but also enhances your emotional stability. Emotional flexibility is the strength that prepares us to face difficult situations. It is a skill everyone needs to learn and improve every day. Good mental and physical health, a proper routine, adequate rest, and self-awareness are essential parts of this journey. If you follow these simple but effective strategies, you will be able to overcome any emotional storm and recognize your inner strength. Controlling your emotions is not an easy task, but when you have the right tools and strategies, it can become a powerful strength. In this chapter, we will discuss effective tools and techniques that will help you understand your feelings better, control them, and direct them in the right way. It's not about how long you feel worried or upset. What matters is how you emerge from that situation. Whenever you face a difficult moment, These quick tools can help you calm down immediately. Journaling is one such tool. Writing your thoughts and feelings on paper helps release them, making your mind feel lighter. Through journaling, you can better understand your anxiety and emotions and find ways to overcome them. Even just a few minutes of writing can calm your mind significantly. Deep breathing is another simple but powerful practice. When you feel stress or anxiety, adopt deep breathing exercises. This calms your body and brain, helping you gain better control over your thoughts. Take a deep breath, hold it for 5 seconds, then slowly exhale. Repeat this process 5 times to feel more relaxed. Mental reset is a technique where you consciously shift your thinking whenever you catch yourself stuck in negative or stressful thoughts. Identify the negativity and immediately turn your focus to something positive or engage in a refreshing activity. For example, look around to notice the beauty in your surroundings, remember a happy moment, or listen to your favorite music. Our feelings are often influenced by the people and situations around us. If we don't set limits, we leave our emotional energy in the hands of others. It is crucial to protect your emotional energy by setting healthy boundaries. When someone crosses your boundaries or hurts you, it's important to communicate what you will accept and what you won't. This helps you keep control over your emotions. It's also essential to ask yourself whether a person or situation is increasing or draining your energy. If it's draining, set clear limits and remove yourself from that environment to protect your mental peace. Overcoming your emotions is not just about quick fixes. It requires a long-term shift in mindset. We need to change our thinking and approach so we can live a more balanced and peaceful life. Changing your thoughts in a positive direction is the key to changing your mentality. We have to understand that no matter how difficult a situation is, there is always an opportunity to learn and grow from it. By looking at things from different perspectives, you will be better able to control your feelings. Sometimes, we need to accept that not everything in life is under our control. Instead of trying to control everything, we should accept that some things happen naturally and face them with patience. The process of understanding and identifying your thoughts and emotions should be ongoing. When you recognize your thoughts and feelings, you become more effective in managing them. This helps you keep your emotions under control and maintain a balanced approach to life. Overcoming your emotions and directing them positively is a continuous practice. Using quick tools, setting healthy boundaries, and changing your mindset are all ways to effectively manage your feelings. This not only brings peace to your mind, but also creates balance and happiness in every aspect of your life. Everyone faces stress and challenges in life in some form or another. But what matters is that we learn to overcome our feelings and reactions. In this chapter, we will explore how to design your emotional environment so you respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. By choosing your responses and becoming more aware, you can live a strong, independent life. Your emotional environment includes the people around you, your thoughts, and your actions. When you become aware of this environment and intentionally design it, you can bring peace, happiness, and balance into your life. Creating a positive emotional environment means carefully choosing the atmosphere around you. This doesn't only include your home and workplace, but also your thoughts and mental state. You have the power to select the people, thoughts, and situations that increase your energy and strengthen your feelings. If someone or something drains your energy and affects your life negatively, it might be necessary to distance yourself from that influence. Start each day with positive habits and routines, like meditation, journaling, or reading a good book. When you begin your day with positive actions and thoughts, your emotional environment becomes empowered and positive. When difficult situations arise, your first instinct will be, usually, when something stressful happens, our first instinct is to react immediately. But if we pause for a moment and give ourselves time to think, we can control our reactions better. This pause gives us emotional freedom and builds mental strength. In stressful situations, it's easy to get angry or nervous right away, but reacting that way usually only increases negativity and problems. Instead, try asking yourself, what would be a good response in this situation? If you can find an answer, You can keep your emotions under control and handle things more peacefully and effectively. Every situation offers many possible reactions. The choice is ours. By choosing positive and strong reactions instead of negative ones, you not only boost your confidence but also improve your communication and connections with others. Many of us tend to see ourselves as victims of the situations we face. When difficulties come, it's easy to feel powerless. But what if we look at ourselves as observers or inspectors instead? When we react immediately to an event or person, we often get trapped by our emotions. But if we step back and observe the situation objectively, we can better understand how our mind is reacting and gain control. This shift in mindset separates us from the external event and puts us in charge of our response. Even in difficult circumstances, we can choose to see ourselves as victims or as people finding opportunities to grow. Seeing ourselves as victims takes away our power, but viewing challenges as opportunities makes us stronger and more self-sufficient. Being an observer doesn't mean you face challenges alone. You have your support team and your own emotional coaches. This perspective helps you understand your feelings better and face challenges more confidently. Living life with awareness doesn't mean suppressing emotions. It means understanding your feelings and choosing deliberate responses instead of impulsive reactions. By designing your emotional environment, choosing how you respond, and observing situations objectively, you can live an emotionally independent and empowered life. This approach gives you the strength to stay stable and strong in any situation. So, friends, now we've understood that controlling emotions starts with knowing and understanding them. The more we recognize and become aware of our emotions, the better we can handle them. This book by Thibaut Meurisse teaches us that instead of suppressing emotions, dealing with them correctly helps us improve life. Remember, emotions don't control us. We control our emotions. By adopting the ideas in this book, you can change your mindset, bring positivity into your life, and boost your confidence. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you have any questions or thoughts, share them in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video.